Hello and good evening, everyone. Welcome to today's stream. I do hope you all can hear me. Thank you for the follow, whoever that was. I don't even have the event tracker. I have no idea what else I do have in here. Let's see if there's stream info. Oh, look at that. Why do you see? Oh, you see that on this screen. Okay, whatever. So yeah, can you guys hear me? That's the first and most important thing to say. Can you guys hear me? That's the most important bit. I started earlier because I know that I will have technical issues, and this is why we're starting earlier. Anyways, I need to wait for the chat. Okay, you can all hear me, that's great. Also, is it fine with the music and so on, because we need to level that. So next bit I'm gonna fix is my camera, because that one is way over. Why is actually why doesn't like go, oh my god. Okay, so hold on. I'm just gonna make that a little less bright, and then we can turn that one up a little. Oh my god, that's much better. Much better. And then reduce the saturation a little, and then we can also, why is this? We can also just change the hue balance. Oops, wrong direction. That's this one. Much better. Look at that, by the way. We've got a Rudy Rencam over there. Can you even read that in my, oh yeah, it's like, it says Rudy Rencam. So yeah, that is fine. I think like these settings are much better now. Let's say okay. Yeah, that's like, I'm still not happy with the light setting here, but today is not the day to do all this stuff. I will eventually. I also have no idea where I'm gonna put my face, because we will have to find the best corner for that anyways. Speaking now I have sound again. Now I have sound again. Hold on. I should be able to copy that one. Can I just copy this one? Okay, this is just the wave mix. I just need to, like, if I go in here also, oh my god, no sound. Yeah, it's the scene. It's when I go to full screen. Wait a sec. Okay, hold on for a sec. I should be able to get this one copied over. All right. Here we are. Now I got sound. What is going on with my lights, by the way? Are so many people subscribing? What is going on? Also, please don't hate me if I can't, follow the chat too nice today. I've got Twitch and YouTube on, because we need to move further to Twitch again, guys. I really owe you that. But you know what? Before we actually start, let me take this little opportunity and show you some cool stuff from the InZoe influencer pack. I've never showed that on stream or so on YouTube, but it's so cool. Let me show you. Map We Games. That's cool that you just, is it just Planet Coaster Watchalong? Yes, it is. And we will go into, also, by the way, I need to get my recording software up and running. Oh my god, I'm such a stupid person. Need to have it back up and running. Do we need sound? No, we don't really need sound, I guess. It's going to put that on 60. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to record sound for whatever reason, but we have it. So everything. Is that a jury? Oh my god, jury! Good evening to you. Hello. Glad to see you up and going. Hope the little one is doing well. The little one is doing well. It's not that little anymore. Totally. Anyways, are they live now? I just want to jump into their stream as soon as they're live. Yes, they are. Let's mute this for a second and go to full screen. I can put myself on scene. There you go. I just saw a little alert here. So again, sorry for all the alerts and stuff. I can't see it. I'm on Restream and I didn't have set up all the alerts because otherwise that would go like a freaking I don't know, disco here. We don't want that today. I mean, you see that with all the lights. So thanks for all the follows, thanks for all the subs, thanks for all the members. I really do appreciate. And you know, in the future we'll also, for example, over here, Maryvis, thank you so much. Welcome on in. So, but I can't see what it is. I see the alerts, but I don't. Actually, you know what? Can I put the event? I did this. I did deactivate that lately, but is that still a thing? I can still do this for a moment. You know, once we are in, we can do this. But we can see, they can see the subscribers and follow us and so on. So thank you for the follow. You can see it top there. Okay, Murat. Oh my God. Let me just grab the pack real quick. Yeah. Look at all the lights. Oh, they actually work? What the heck? So, let's put that away. It's chunky. It's very chunky. Quickly, yeah, make yourself dinner and enjoy the dinner while watching. I can't wait, guys. I'm so pumped. And there will also be news for Planet Zoo. I do hope, though, that they start with Planet Coaster. Not gonna lie, you know, I maybe a bit biased here. So, DL, thank you for the sub, by the way. So, first things first, there's a t-shirt. This is the back side of the shirt, but look at that. Also, we've got 2 minutes left, so let me actually go into the webcam real quick. So that's the In Zoe shirt. Actually, that's the back side, and then you have it here. And then they have this really cool big box over here. You can see the AR company. And also, you can see inside, that looks freaking cool. Look at that. Oops, there's the camera. Really dope, that thing. And then you've like a really cool invitation letter, even with that little thingy on here. So that's so cool. And then we also have a like a bag, you know, also with that little kitty on. So cool. You know, don't worry, I've got the timer here, so I'm not gonna miss out once they go live, okay? So then there's another t-shirt, a white version of it. But this time around, it's the front side of it. So really, really cool. And now, look at how nice that looks in here. That's so cool. I put the box wrong way around, by the way. So there's like this is really cool, like a metal box. So cool. And in that box, you've got a bunch of stickers and all that kind of stuff. Really cool stuff. I do get those to my little daughter. She doesn't know yet, but that will be a little present because they're so cute. I mean, look, little kitty cats. She'll be obsessed with that one. And there's even like a little notebook in here. You can see that better with the light like this. So freaking adorable. And then let's put that back in the right way around. Then we have an actual diary. That's so cool, like with a pen to it, and it just says the object diary set, and it has like I don't know if it's actual leather, but I feel like it's not actual. It might be fake leather, but it's so cool. And then I've got like a notebook in there, so that is really dope. And last but not least, you have actually, I like the size a lot. Like these bottles seem to be the #1 influencer gift anyways, but they're cool. You can put some stuff in. But this size is actually a lot cooler than the other. Most of those I got are very big though, but this is a good size. You know, there's like easier coffee can fit in here, and I don't know, stuff like that. So I just quickly wanted to show that to you. We've got 30 seconds left. Look, that was the perfect overview. Unpacking, plug, whatever. Again, a lovely pack. Thanks to Crafton for sending this over. Thanks for inviting me to that party. The party was also dope. Especially good to put that here. Is that out of sight? It is. 15 seconds left. Let's move over. Here you go. Look at that fail. Oh, I can't wait to play in Zoe myself. But definitely will give it a try because I'm so done with The Sims. Honestly, though, I will say that I was extremely positively surprised, but now I need to turn off the music here. I actually clicked in my stream software. That was so stupid.
Hello,
and
everyone,
put on the
and
tower. There you
Frontier
go.
Unlocked.
I'll start all the
and this is
recording.
Wonderful Chantel here for episode 8.
Oh, guys, we're here. We're here. It's starting.
So welcome one and all. This is our monthly magazine show where we go through all the news that we've got coming out.
Not lot. The release date is not set yet. They said late this year or early next year.
Because bless him, producer Adam hasn't been very well since Gamescom. He picked up the dreaded con flu. He's better now.
The alerts in the middle because they will block over it. You're right. We should turn them off for now. Good point, my brother. Let's put him out for the moment.
Remoting in, is that what you kids do? Yeah.
You kids do.
He's doing that, right? So if there are
Put that
any,
here.
if there are any sort of
As soon as
technical
there's
hiccups, it's
like
actually not my fault.
gameplay, I will
We'll
put
sort
off
out
the
what
alerts,
works.
by the
But,
way, guys. So
bear
just
with us. But we think we've found the solution, right?
I guess.
Yeah. Well, that's filling me with confidence there, Chantel.
Okay, so producer Adam, by the way, I met him at Gamescom the first time. He's legit the coolest guy ever. He's the one behind the camera telling the people to, you know, STFU if they don't and say something they shouldn't. And he's like doing all the, you know, transitions and stuff. So
Yes, that's very lovely.
just
Thank
gonna
you. I'm sure he will.
quickly let you know. Also, let me just put the sound a little down so the mix is hopefully good for you.
Mr. J-Dog, good to see you.
Should I also put like you know what? Let's say just hello real quick.
This is how it always happens. So hello 07s. Welcome to all of our families, our planet.
Hey everyone, there you go.
Our commanders out there.
You can't see what I wrote because my face is in the way as always. Put my face here for the moment. I don't know where to put my face though.
It must have been.
It was, you know, it was huge amounts of fun. It was really, really busy.
So they talk about Gamescom. It was so good meeting them all. Honestly, I haven't met them. Oh God, my English. Met them for so long, and it was so good.
I don't know if that means it's a good thing or a bad thing.
Hey everyone, also hey to everyone who is, will they announce new plans of DLC, you think? They will announce which one is next for the console. Also, let me just, is the, when I talk, am I loud enough, guys? Let me know in chat right now. Am I loud enough? Can you hear me loud and clear over what they say? Because for me, okay, that's good. The Rennie girl, this is exactly the idea.
Fun playing the Gamescom demo, which I think we showed off as well on the internal stream.
Yeah.
But I am,
anyways,
not gonna lie, very happy to come home and very happy to sort of...
Personally, I think you're louder than them. Okay, that's good. Sound is good. Plenty, you're very loud. Awesome. The Frontier stream is way too silent. Yeah, I'll pump that up as soon as we have important bits.
I think that was the main takeaway from everyone who went to Gamescom.
I am too loud even. Oh, well, we can fix that easily if I'm too loud.
Get hands on. Get hands on it. And it was really sweet.
I made them quiet for now because I mean, I'm not sure about you, but I want to see like gameplay and stuff, you know. I am way too loud. How is that even possible? I can never be too. So let's just turn that down.
Yes.
Go off. Oh, what's that?
More than once.
Okay.
Sure, you can't just have one flavor once.
Yeah, whatever, that works. Now, it's good now. Okay, cool. The problem is also this ear is numb at the moment. I had a terrible like bacteria infection in my ear, and there is now stuff in there, so this is numb. So maybe this also I can't really, you know, balance my voice now. Anyways, it's good now. Awesome.
We have our Twitch drops. So these
Twitch drops. Okay, no, I'm not here for Twitch drops.
So this is the nice.
So I'm sorry, you know, gotta be honest here. I'm not here for Twitch drops. I'm here for the wonderful, wonderful stuff we need, and that is Planet Coaster stuff. You know.
Drops. They are for the
I need it in my life. Also, they did say that there will be something in here today, right? So let me just check. Not that we are sitting here throughout the entire stream and there is nothing in, but I feel like they said that there is something.
Yes, as always.
Fresh from even more Planet Coaster 2 news. Yeah, so that's good.
We have our headset here, like the
no, they're not yet talking about the game.
Headset.
Yep.
The water bottle.
Staple. The staple of the show, yeah.
And also someone said the deep dive will be tomorrow. Usually what they do is show the deep dive in stream now, and tomorrow it's going to be uploaded as a individual stream or individual video, you know. So this is what I hope for. I hope that they show the next deep dive in today's stream, which we can follow.
Water bottle. What else have we got?
We've got the lovely beanie.
Generation game. Thank you, chat. Sorry.
Everyone's on there. Lovely.
Good game. Yeah,
I need to kind of match a little bit when I'm talking, when not. Also, for the moment being, let me put myself. I'm just gonna put myself here. Let me sit between them. I'm gonna sit here. You know, I'm gonna be with them in stream. Hi. You know. So what's going on? Is everything still working? Because chat seems to be sleeping, but there's no interesting stuff right now, so that's fine. Hey, Jody Veins, haven't seen you in such a long time. Perfect, right in the middle. Yes, that's where I'm sitting.
Jurassic World little mug here as well.
Yeah, Jurassic World mug. I also have that one somewhere over here. But as much as I like the merch, can we go on to the
find
good
out
stuff?
how you can be in with the chance of winning all of this, we will let you know.
I think I heard the words Planet Zoo. Yeah, because they
So there's a
will
lot to go on.
tell
We've
what
got
kind of
quite a
next
chunky
DLCs
deep
will be on
dive coming up.
console.
Before we do that, it'd be I sometimes forget, and actually Chantel reminded me today, and she gave me a good kick in the shin, said, you must remember this time to thank all of our mods that are always in the chat.
Yeah, thanks to actually, I want to say the mods from Frontier, they are all voluntarily there, and so that is something you really should appreciate. Thanks to all of them. Anyways, what's
the show on the road?
Yeah, let's go. Show on the road.
Oh, I don't know. We can't. Cause I don't think we can't. I can do the voice though.
You know what? He's going to do the voice anyway.
World premiere.
Oh. Is that cool?
Hi, I'm Rich Newbold, Game Director on Planet Coaster 2.
And I'm Adam Woods, Senior Executive Producer.
We're so excited to be showing you even more about Planet Coaster 2 in this second deep dive. In this deep dive, we'll be showing you how we've been expanding upon our amazing building and customization tools in the game.
Ooh, look at that one. Straight up something new.
Let's dive in.
Let's freaking go. Woo! So happy that they did this right at the beginning.
For those of you that don't know, Planet Coaster 2 is a creative management simulation game about building a dream theme park. We've got coaster parks and water parks
just looks
combined in the
different.
game now. And
the shading and everything, the lighting looks different. So much different.
Building upon them, we're going to jump in and build some amazing stuff in game.
Yes, I think the first thing we're going to look at is the path tool. We're going to have a look at this
So
development build,
for those, because last time that was confusing for people. If you don't want my voice talking over it, that's not the right place for it. You can just watch that on their stream, okay? We are here for my reaction as well, okay? So
it's really basic to begin with. Don't
really
have
but
anything
this lighting,
enjoy,
I'm already pretty
always the paths. So
pretty
one of the
impressed
things
by.
We've been looking at in-game is the path system, and
very similar, right? It looks like a different biome, which I'm so happy to see.
Place to build with the path system. So in here,
okay, I straight up see a couple of improvements over the Gamescom version. The whole UI looks a tiny bit more refined and fleshed out. Like, I don't know, but the lines and stuff are all a bit more nice and concise. That's good to know. So it seems to be a new version of the game, because they told me at Gamescom that next video will be on a newer version of the games anyway, so that's good to know.
Take the look and feel of existing paths and apply that to bigger areas.
But let's see, the edit tool is also insane,
allows
by
you
the way.
to adjust the borders and adjust the way that your paths and plazas look on the outside.
I like this kind of dried out river on the left hand side, and also how the bridges go over it. You can really see how nice the transition from the bridge piece is into the normal ground.
Super useful, aren't they? We're going to use the line builder though.
I don't know, but like it looks. I'm not talking about the textures. I'm talking about the overall poppiness. Is that a word even? Yeah, my cam will always be in the way. Let me put myself here.
A display.
I'm gonna try to put my face as much as I can in a good place.
Yeah, we'll work our way.
It's gonna be in a way anyways, but I made it already teeny tiny. Okay.
Yeah, we wanted to give a lot more creativity and customization options for players as they're building their parks. So you can adjust.
I mean, there is nothing too new in here because I actually played with the
straightness.
But I mean, look
how
at
you
that.
want it to conform to the terrain, how you want the connection type to be when it connects to existing paths, the width of the paths, if you want fixed lengths or you want that kind of a loosely unbound length to your path as you're placing it.
So the camera options, I don't know, I think they weren't available at Gamescom. And I'm also looking down here, it seems like the weather is again turned off, which is I want to see weather now.
To fine-tune how you want to use this tool, because it's
I
a
want
tool
to see
that
weather
you'll be
now.
using quite often in your parks, and it'll give you a lot of fidelity.
Aaron, honestly, I think it's latest November. I'm pretty sure that's going to be November at latest, because Frontier has never released anything in December, and so November is very likely. Maybe even earlier, who knows, but it's definitely going to be this one.
And keep that going while we build out.
So let's have a look when they build, if we can spot anything new over here.
Curved option, because I want to sort of.
It looks so good, and you can see so much, like how much more reliable it is. I don't know, it just feels like an entirely new game, solely because of this path tool.
Yeah, nice and simple.
I can
hopefully they show you the smoothing option, because the smoothing option is chef kiss. So good.
We've already got the stamp scale up at 3. I can drop it down to 1.
It's like, I mean, look what they're doing right now. For those who haven't seen that, first of all, where you live in, but second of all, like, look at this now.
Get that to snap onto the end of that path.
And you can even like simply intersect. It's so crazy.
Nice open wide path leading.
Thank you, and kudos to Brazil, Victor.
Do lots of different things with. I could place some shops down or other
Yeah,
things as well. Couldn't
let's
It's
do
not
other
just
things,
about the
okay?
different ways that you interact with the tool, it's how you can
Let's
also
do other
adjust the way your
things. We
paths
need
look
other
as well.
things.
So we
Also,
have
why
lots
is
of
my
different
camera
textures
again
and
reacting
options
to the
for you
light? I
to
set it to
kind of change the way
fixed.
that you want the style of your paths to be.
Fixed.
So we have lots of different
Oh my god, there are
styles,
more.
different,
Oh,
you know,
see, okay, the UI
types of
is
paths. Some of these options
reworked
have the
because
ability to
this over
change
here,
different colours as well, so
you can definitely tell that like this
adjust
over
the colour of
here
individual things.
was
This is the blue swirly
not
path, for
like
instance. You can
double
change the
lined. It
blue
was
to a
just
different
one
colour,
line,
so
and you
you
needed to
can
click
keep the
through
style,
all of them. That
feel
was
of
hell.
path on some of
But
them,
now
but also
seeing all
change
of
the
them
colours as well,
available
make
in
it
here is so cool.
embed in with your theme there if you want,
So
and then a lot
cool.
more
Actually, it
creativity and
annoys me
freedom
with
for
the
you as
camera
well.
right now. Let me just quickly.
One thing we haven't actually spoken about as well
let's
is
quickly do
the
that.
delete tool. This has got a little special
this is that,
thing that
okay.
I actually use quite a bit. For example, I know in a little while I want to place a display in the middle of this plaza. I think that's where I've got it in my mind. I want to place a little
Okay.
display.
Now, anyways, this
but I
is
don't
good
want
now.
them walking through it. I want to sort of reserve that
can I-
area.
Yeah, that's
so I can
better,
use
that's
the
better.
stamp tool delete.
Look at that.
select
This is
the
so
old
that
screen. I'm
wasn't
gonna drop
working
the
in the
size
demo.
down just a touch,
But like,
and then
look
I
at
can
this
just
now.
place over sort of roughly in the middle. I can make it not so rough if I want to spend time actually doing it. But for
Look at that
now,
one.
I'm just
Oh,
gonna
we need that in
sort
plain.
of
Yeah, I
eyeball
like.
it, and then I can just cut out that piece of path, and then that now becomes perhaps an area that I could put some interesting.
See, this is also
bits of
why
scenery to
I
maybe
told
make
them,
a
and they
little,
they may
dress up
look
nice
into
up.
changing
Yeah,
this.
very nice.
I told
Do
them,
we
why
want
the
to talk
heck
about
do
a draw
they
tool? We
still?
talked about it a little bit. Should
you
I
know.
show how quick I can draw something out?
So this
Like-
is a tool that I really like. I really like
I
the-
told
the
them why
flexibility
the heck
and
they
freedom
still
it offers
rely
you
on
is
4
the
meters
ability to
as a
just very
fixed
quickly draw
path
that
width.
outline
Because
and
honestly,
create those
with
plazas really
exactly
quickly.
what they're doing right now, the draw tool,
With a few clicks.
you can literally do very tiny
That's
thin
one of the
pathing
different,
anyways. Or with the
materials
stamp
you were
tool,
talking about
you create a
before,
big one
and
and
then I could
stamp
just
right
connect
and
this
left,
up.
and you still have a
If
tiny
I
way.
wanted to,
It doesn't make
using
any
the draw
sense.
tool
This
again,
tool
I
doesn't
could just,
require the 4 meters
right
anyway.
over the
It's
top,
just, I mean, look
connect
at
it up.
that.
That's our now connected path.
Please
Simple as
smooth it now. Please show the people to
that. I'm gonna get
smooth
rid
it.
of that
No,
now
leave
because
it
I
there
want
and
to just
smooth it.
focus on this little plaza area.
It's nice little
Smooth
thoroughfare.
it.
Very nice. This area is really nice. Got our paths in place, but I think we're gonna need to get some pools and flumes in place for our guests to use. So
No.
why don't we
Pools
show
and
how
flumes,
you
we've
can
seen that.
use
We've seen
tools
that. We
very
need
similar to
other
the path
stuff.
builder, the path tools to build a pool for our guests to enjoy.
No,
Here we
no
have
pool.
the stamp builder.
No
which
pool.
will,
It's
face
autumn.
down,
It's almost autumn. Show us weather.
a pool just like that. Just one click. There I have a pool.
Yeah,
that if I
exactly,
connect up
Caroline.
to
That
the
would be
path
cool. Like a little
network
snap. That would
and
be awesome.
Have the correct facilities available. to use in
Florian,
facility.
the birds.
most
That was a
important
thing
part
in
of
Planet
water
Coaster 1
park,
already. It's
as
just
well as the
animated,
guest services,
like little
then they could
animations
jump into the
of
pools.
pigeons.
And these tools very similar to the path tool, similar
I
kind of options.
believe
Some of them
that
are
was
specific
even
to the pool builder,
already
so
in Roller
whether
Coaster
you
Tycoon
want
3, if I'm not
certain
mistaken.
depths,
So
whether
I think
you
that's
want
kind of a
them to
little
have,
frontier thing. It's so odd that
pathing
this
around the
isn't
edge, whether
in
you want
the
that kind of
Pen Sword,
infinity.
but I think they
feel
didn't just want to
on the
have
pool
that,
as well. So
you know,
very similar tools. We
that
built those
thing to
feel
talk
very
about, you know.
similar. So line builder, the draw tool,
Let me-
the stamp builder, all exactly the same pretty much.
It's kind of hard for me to mute it always when
nice
I'm
and
talking,
intuitive
so I'm
place to
just
build those
putting them lower.
water bodies for
Hopefully that's easier for you.
To do so. Let's use the draw tool here. I've got it
If
on
they
the,
if they say anything very relevant, I'll try to
around this pool.
I'll try to just give you the info right away.
And then I'm going to build it kind of close to here because then I don't have to do too much work to actually connect it up.
You know, I want to skip forward.
Pathing network. And then you can draw
Seeing Rich and Adam, that's like, come on, guys, you know exactly what we want to see, okay? So I want to, you know, that's like, we've seen all of that. It's like, we are ambitious, okay? Is there switch tracks? Team Birds, we don't know yet. It is very likely because of the other pieces that have already been found. So, for example, like the elevator or the turntables, you know, but it's not confirmed. But I'm already so positively surprised that the UI has been revamped because people were already talking about icons and so on. So yeah, that's interesting.
Okay, so we've got a pool in place, but as you say, we need to make sure that our guests have the infrastructure so that they can actually start using it. So
I mean, it's kind of crazy how quickly they drew that little pool now in this, you know. Paylors, hello, good evening. Also, hello to everyone. Flauschig is Foxy, hello. It was already in 1 and 2. You're right. I think that's what they carried on, right? It's like, could you? You could pop them as well, right? Like with the balloons. I don't know. You know, they love their swimming. I mean, that's the new selling point. It just kind of makes sense to put them up front. I want these things boxless. Oh, by the way, that's a change they made. Just a little inside info here I'm allowed to share. They got the feedback that people were trying to put the shells down, and then they wanted to do other shops in there. So what they did now is these shells will now be without an actual shop, and now you have to put in the shop yourself, which seems a little bit odd when you see it in the first way, but it makes a lot of sense because they have this new snapping option, as you can see over here. And then you can use shells for different things. Because people were like, how the hell get I rid of this exact shop because I want to put another one in. So it's really cool. Also, look at these AC units there on the left or whatever that is. I think this is also the first time we see some more of the other theme pack, which is cool. The left house is definitely the other theme, and it gives me some pirate vibes. I think we can do some lovely pirate stuff with this. Gosh, can we move on now? It is over the path. Yeah, like a path is so much easier. You can just throw everything on the path and it will easily work with it. This is, by the way, with the platform over here. Look at that. This is so cool. You know, you put that platform down. There you go. You can make like even a bigger platform, and this is kind of where it all starts.
Wide platform with multiple flumes coming off.
That's so cool.
Into the same pool or different pool bodies, you'll have a lot of flexibility on where you want those flumes to go.
They quack. They were the ducks. Oh, you're right. The ducks. Yeah, exactly.
At the moment, you will see that we have different options for this particular flume as well.
Let me just. They can just quickly explain that.
Lovely vertical drop piece.
We've seen that. I don't need to talk
we
so
won't
much.
use that one today. We'll use a open flume with the bar style at the top, I think. And we're going to place that just on that edge of the pool there.
Look at all the options.
Sorry, there.
All the options.
Now I have my first piece.
Ridiculous.
This is very similar to how we build roller coasters in Planet Coaster 1 and how you still build roller coasters.
Oh hell nah. I'll make a video to that about that soon. I'm relatively certain, yes.
Which I want the piece to be placed down, really giving me that flexibility in creating those turns and tight twists that I want to.
Yeah, it's going to be hard with
this
Planet
flume
Zoo,
as
not
well,
going to
I
lie.
can create lots of undulations as well as
going side to side, you can go up and down. Yeah.
absolutely.
And we also have a range of different visuals on you want the flume piece to be. So you can have an open flume and closed flumes that have a higher side.
I do get what Sylph said lately. The pieces of the tube are a little bit short, in my opinion. Like it should be like all the flanges in between, quite a few of them. Like this piece could simply be one piece, and I wonder if you drag that longer, if it becomes longer.
The colors that you want as well. So
I don't know.
You'll be able to change the way that kind of.
Shadow the Hero, no, they already said that's not the case. It's just what they're focusing on right now because of the selling point. You know?
Okay, I just want to put.
I can confirm that you're
going to put.
I honestly love this support structure in the middle. That is just sexy. I don't care if it's realistic or not. I like it visually, okay? Hopefully they just show that there is now the kind of the splash zone. And do they bring that into the pool? Okay.
Pool for now as well.
But they should show us that there are chances to do that somewhere else.
A little bit.
Oh no, internet. Come on.
I can't because I've got the
just
clearance.
put that on HD again. Oh my god, no. No.
I've got the clearance. Let's drop them in from a height. There we go.
It's a good height.
Oh, they updated the water. They updated the water FX. Dramatically, guys.
Where's the pool? There it is.
We're done constructing. I need to place an entrance. Another quite...
That's also...
iconic look of a flume. I think it's quite iconic anyway. Is this sort of tower stairway that you get as part of the flume towers. So that's part of Planet Coaster
So
as well.
these stairs are part of the flume, but if I got them correctly, we'll get the option for these stairs as a path element as well. So,
at the top of a hill or something like that,
you know, that's kind of fantastic, I think. So,
that then gives me the ability to connect.
I have a challenge for you. I need to get excited about this. I just don't care about the humans. Well, in fact, you can also just design a lot of things and build cool coasters and stuff. When is it releasing again? Well, we only know holiday this year, so that means somewhere between October and December.
That's a great idea.
Thank you very much.
Josh Martin, yeah, we are. Yeah, well, I think it is a recording they're showing us, but it's within a live stream, yeah.
From the start to the end, this will generate the
No. That is like super dangerous to get the people in the pool like this. Like,
you want to go on, and if this flume is too exciting, too fearful, too nauseating, or not, and the
I like how pylons are being traded here. Yeah.
will get changed and they'll find their way to
Honestly, that's so cool, but
Right, it's passed its test. I think it's ready to go. I'm going to open it up, at which point a ride attendant also appears now as a staff that I need to manage.
that seems to be also quite dangerous on top there with the fence. There's a fence piece missing, right? I mean, just saying.
Ride attendant, the flume can be opened. And guests
I wonder if they show us that they have a like a splashdown area now, because that's something they like. Still, everything has been shown except the fact that they have dramatically reworked the water FX, which I love, because I was kind of, you know, I didn't really like it. But now looking how water dribbles in there, like down here, you know, that looks a lot better. A lot better.
segments as it goes down. As it
Back when we were young, that wasn't called dangerous.
change this one
Exactly.
to entirely red if I feel like it, by just changing.
The entrance down there should be removable. Yeah, you're right, because honestly it's kind of odd, because the entrances at the beginning of the queues are removed again. So, or they are removed. Ooh, it's evening now. Look, we have a different lighting now. First time. It's odd to say, but it's first time. And looks cool.
To give it a bit more capacity.
Ooh.
Going to build. It is getting busy. I'm pleased with that. I'm very happy that they're liking it. But I don't want to add too much to it without giving it a bit more space. Let's build a new part of the pool. Can you use
I want to see them make the splash zone areas now. And also, why the hell are they showing again the same stuff they have shown us already?
rotate the shape or just to add it in?
No, please don't say me you can edit this on the go. No, no, no.
I think that's enough. I'll just add one. I don't think it needs much. We'll just add it in, and I'm going to bring that flume around here, kind of thing.
That's ridiculous. They just, while doing this, they were like, just bam.
It all
Ooh.
creates and merges in.
Ooh.
lovely. You can see that edge now that doesn't have the path. Obviously, guests can't navigate around it, but that perhaps gives me the ability to kind of.
Oh my god, that dude just jumped in there on the throw off on the belly.
Not necessarily where I don't want them to walk.
I am Guy, have a good evening, have a good one.
That's pulled really well with the scenery piece.
Woo, gameplay, yes, Ashraba.
Now your guests aren't able to use it.
Can you make the stream louder? I can for now. Like
The game has detected that I've already got a flume platform in my park as well. It's defaulted now to giving me a starting piece to add to this platform. If I didn't, it would default to the platform itself. I can still access that
I
platform
wonder if
here.
I could.
Just select the
on.
station platform tab, and then I could place the second one if I wanted to start it anywhere else. But for now, we will add it.
Ah, okay, I can quickly do it that way, and so you guys do only hear me.
Now's a good time to
Ah,
use
it's
it.
fine.
Let's do it. Let's.
Hello, that's nice.
When am I going to go? When am I going to get drops?
I'm going to drop them off here, and we're not going to give them. Traditionally, they're quite a big drop.
Yeah.
I'm going to give them a little bit of
Just
an easier
ease
ride
them
here.
in.
I'm just going to ease them in here. We'll run them over this section. We'll start to pull it up just a touch here, and then I'm going to. There we go. Yeah, that's nice. Across the pool, and then we'll give them a little curve over this side, just like
This flume,
that.
nice and simple. You've got your nice special piece to start with. I think it should have a special piece to finish with as
I
well.
think so too.
A lot of the flumes have different special
Ah,
pieces.
there we go.
They have different end pieces as well that are special. So they might have run-out lanes.
There we
or
go.
end
Now
pieces
we're
such
talking.
as the plug bowl. So I think this one, I always like the plug bowl.
I do. Yeah.
It's a great one to finish on.
We're going to use the.
I
enclosed
hope so,
one this
Team
time as
Birds.
well.
Like,
We
I-
saw
until now,
on the
everything
last
is something
dig, I
we've
think,
seen.
The open one, but this time we'll use the
Support in the
enclosed
pool.
one. It
Yeah,
gives
but I
them a
mean,
bit
this is
more of
not-
a exciting kind of end.
Honestly, this is not too uncommon, you know, having supports in a pool. Like, I've seen that multiple times already. So that's not too uncommon. The whole ride, obviously, is pretty odd because people would totally get destroyed on that right-hander. But hell, who am I to say
There we
that?
go, and then they end up in the pool. There we go.
It's so
We've
cool
passed
to
our
have that,
tests, so
but
we can now open
I mean,
that up.
you know,
And this staircase also feeds. This whole platform feeds both flumes now, so guests will choose to go on one of them, and they can access it from the same way. So I don't have
it's
to do
cool that
anything
you have
else.
one
That
entrance for
flume is now
both, but I would
entirely
also
open
love
and
to
ready
have
for
the
anyone
chance to have
use.
two
Perfect.
separate
And that attendant's
entrances.
making sure that everything's working well on that platform.
Terran,
as well.
we don't know
and,
yet.
And our pool is filling up with people that are really enjoying these wonderful flumes that you've
There we
built.
go. We've got a guest already enjoying the vertical drop piece, ready to splash into the pool. There we go. There
I
she
mean,
is.
this is all lovely and
Fantastic.
so, but can
Now
we
this
see
part of the
something
park,
new now?
we've got our flumes in, but it's looking pretty empty of things like scenery. So a big part of Planet Coaster 2 is the creative tools that we have for creating these wonderful parts of your park that are themed, that have dressing to them. So I think we should kind of dress up this wonderful plaza area that you made at the beginning with some of our scenery pieces. So we have, in our scenery section, we have blueprints. So we have lots of different pieces from the
I just checked in the chat with Lady, and she's also like, can they finally show something new?
So we have just like that.
Just like that.
The aquatic centerpiece can be right in the middle of that gap that you made earlier.
Yeah. Let's see if we can. It's also got some singing eels on it as well, which is one of the many animatronics coming in Planet Coaster 2. Let's pop that just on the side, because I want Fish Beastie in the middle.
Okay.
But don't tell the.
Have patience, really. Dommel, we are already so, like, how many minutes in? It can't be that much more long. Look, we are already...
it's the first you mentioned of it.
Realistically, we're already 20 minutes in. How much more longer do you think this is?
Just their position, their rotation. Some of them have scaling. As you mentioned, this one is an animated scenery piece. The blueprints are our creations of connecting all of the scenery pieces together for players to quickly dress up areas.
Yeah.
But you can put the pieces down individually. You can also do things with the wall sets and use the grids to build those kind of shops in a nice grid-aligned way as well.
I've got something in my mind that I want to build.
Okay.
And I want to use one of the new tools to help me with my creativity.
Sounds great.
As well. I want to build a little scene that kind of
look at all the new pieces down here with the fountains. A lot more generic. I love that.
His glory.
His glory. All his glory, yeah. And I want to give him his moment to shine. I want to build a little... Where are the jets? There we go. I want some jets around him. Let's say we have a couple like that. Now that looks quite, you know, that sort of gives...
I mean, the new VFX is nice, you know.
It's beautiful. It's a nice little centerpiece, but it could be made better by the new event sequencer, couldn't it? I think.
Exactly. So the event sequence is a new tool for Planet Coaster 2 that allows you to.
I'm sorry that I'm being so quiet now, but there's not really that much to say.
Take things like the animated
there's the
scenery,
sequencer. This is something new. Okay, let's have a look at this one. But it looks exactly the same as last time.
In our timeline, so you can.
Ooh, the timeline is back. Now we are talking.
Adjust the timing that we want.
Oh yes.
So I can multi-select using the add objects section, which was in that event sequence you just saw. It's here. I've got all my pieces that I want to connect. Fish Beastie, and then the four large water jets.
Yes.
First of all, I want to make sure that Fish Beastie is doing the animation that I want. So it's on trigger only, definitely, and I want him to do his ascend and roar animation. So that's what we're going to set him to. We'll then
that is so good to see it's finally back to this one, you know.
So that's what Fish Beastie's going to do. He's going to ascend, and then he'll do his roar, and that animation.
Yeah, Kermit's Resinger.
That's
yes.
how long that animation is. And what I want is I want to punctuate the roar. So I'm going to move the jets just down the timeline a little bit. So the idea is that
hopefully you can multi-select. Come on, let's do that. Multi-select them all.
The length of the effect of the jets as well, so you can really time it with those animated moments.
So we can see that he starts to roar around 2.5 seconds in.
No multi-select. Shift multi-select. It's easy. Shift multi-select.
Simple as just pick
no. Shift multi-select.
And then also the roar is quite long compared to the initial water jet. I want them to stay on for much longer.
Organized colors.
Probably 2.5, 8, so somewhere about 6.
Organized colors it is.
Let's just do it at 6 for now. Let's change all of them to 6. I could change them to different lengths if I want to. I could also stagger them if I wanted to kind of have them sort of come on sequentially.
But you're going to have them all come off.
But I think I'm going to give him the opening he deserves. I can preview it as well.
Paitlers, I don't know actually.
See if it.
Not sure.
Early,
it's super cool that we have it now. It makes the whole thing so much easier, and it's again one of these things I said that like they did a lot for quality of life updates. But hell, can we see something big?
You can put animated scenery. You can put the particles. You can adjust some of the options, such as on some of the particle effects like the fire. You can change the color of those effects.
Yep.
You can change.
Okay, fire
lights
is confirmed.
Those
good.
Turn on and off as well in the event sequencer, and you can also on the rides and the coasters connect to an event sequencer. So it, when a ride is in the middle of a sequence, having an event sequencer connected and that firing off particles at a certain point as well to, as you say, punctuate those amazing moments that you'll have in your park.
Give Fish Beastie the display he deserves.
I really like what you've done with the event sequencer around Fish Beastie. They're looking really good. They're getting that glory that they deserve. But this area is looking pretty.
No,
pretty
there are
empty.
no official requirements yet.
Some greenery demonstrating how we've got a new scenery brush in Planet
Yeah,
Coaster
yeah. Come on, scenery
very
brush.
quickly put a lot of greenery down. So I think that'd be
Yes, come on. Now, this is the thing. We need it. We need it. Do it.
Yes, please.
Do it,
so
please.
in this brush,
Please.
it allows you to choose different presets that we have of different rocks, different tree combinations, and very quickly place them into the landscape and bring a drab area that's quite empty and fill it with lots of lush life if you'd like.
Yeah.
Come on, do it. Do it. We need to see
we have
it.
all of these options. You can define how big the brush is, how intense all of the pieces in that brush is.
Our life
whether it
is
avoids the
good
paths, whether
again.
it aligns to
Our
the surface,
life is
if you
good
have
again.
hills and rocks
Hell
and overhangs, whether you
yeah.
want it to be aligning to that
I was
surface
right,
coming out
and
of
I'm
the-
so
of
happy
the angle
about
that
this.
your
I
hill
told you
is,
guys
or
it's not
overhang,
terrain.
or you want it to
How
be,
many people
conversely
actually
straight
ditch
up,
what
where you
we
want
do?
it to ignore
Like,
the scenery that you already have, so it will
Jesus.
conform to or not conform to the
Yeah.
things that you've already got. So you get
oh
that
my god.
flexibility. Here you've got voiding the paths on, and it's avoided that bit.
Exactly. I can drag it across here, but it won't place things down the path. So it's
So
it's
many
a way
people
for me to be
shouted
able
at me that I was
quickly and easily
telling,
place things down, but
bad
not
stuff
kind of
because I was
go,
saying
"Oh,
it
whoops,
can't be
put those
terrain,
trees across all
and
the
it's not.
paths."
Oh
But
my
then
lord,
maybe there's
yes.
a point where I do want that because
And you
that's
can
what
create
the
your own
creative
brushes, guys.
side
You
of
can
Planet Coaster
create
is about. It's kind of
individual
giving up
brushes.
The choice to you as the player. You could turn that off, and then maybe you can make some interesting paths and areas of your park as well.
Yeah, and I think this is a very powerful tool for putting lots of scenery pieces down, but these are individual pieces as well. So this allows you to then go in on
Wait,
each
no,
individual
don't do
tree,
this.
individual rock,
No
and
way!
move them and adjust where you want them to be and give you that
Oh
fine-tuning
boy,
of where you want it
yes.
to be actually in your level.
And of course, we can't forget about scaling as well. Whilst I can move it, I can rotate it, I can do all those sorts of advanced movements as we're used to. I
I'm
can also now scale
I'm
it.
beyond
it's at
amazed now,
90%.
guys.
I can make it smaller if I want to, or I can also ramp up the size if I really want
Incredible.
that to kind of stick out and kind of really
Incredible.
be a focal point of this area. And that goes with all the non-grid, non-animated scenery pieces. You can scale them as you want to.
Thanks for the
It's
sub,
really powerful
Noah.
for
Thanks for
giving
the
you
sub,
that
Mr. Bad Pat
flexibility, that
Fan.
creativity that
Rachel,
you want to
thank
have
you all
in
for the
Planet
follow.
Coaster of creating these wonderful
Oh
theme
my
parks,
God.
these wonderful areas for your guests to enjoy, and really going to detail in what you want those areas to look like.
That is bonkers. That
And
is
of course,
absolutely
you don't place them down
bonkers.
just with the brush. You have got access, as Rich has already said, to even place them down from the very beginning as individual pieces as well to
Oh
really
my God,
give
it's so
you
good. It's
all
so
flexibility
good.
and how you want to place them down.
So good.
We've got infrastructure for a pool. We have a wonderful path. We have some wonderful flumes. We have our Fish Beastie getting a glory in the middle of our plaza.
Now it's
dressed
great
up,
and
but I think
Zen.
one of
The
the
scenery
key things that
brushes.
we're missing in this
Mwah.
level, in this deep dive for Planet Coaster,
It's
is probably a roller coaster.
Yeah, that's fair.
So why don't we build on from scratch and show how we've added a lot more tools to the
Roller
coaster
coaster,
building,
guys.
a key part of
It's
Planet
time for
Coaster.
roller
So,
coaster.
we're
Hopefully
gonna
they have
build a
something
roller
new
coaster
in
for our
here
guests to
that
enjoy.
wasn't in there.
I think I'm going
In
to
the
place the
gameplay.
coaster in the back of the park here. We've
Gamescom.
got a big chunk of land that's.
Oh,
looks
look
like
at the
it's
borders
right to
now. The
place
maps
coaster
are totally
and
different
building
now
it
as
here.
well.
Great idea.
They are not
I
super
think so.
straight
Perfect space
anymore.
for a
You
really
see
lots
that?
of open
Down
area.
here?
That's what we need for a big
Ooh,
roller coaster.
interesting.
We do have a selection of
That-
blueprints
that is
available.
interesting.
That means you can just
Actually, I
select
like
the
this.
one you want. If you've got enough money, if you're in the career or if you're in the sandbox, obviously, and you've got the unlimited cash, then you go for it. You can place that down and you connect it to your
Floshy is
system,
Foxy.
and away it goes.
Actually, I will
But I'm gonna
abuse
build it
this.
piece by piece
I found out how
I'm gonna
great this
select
can be
the-
in
lots of
Prehistoric
coasters
Kingdom,
to
and
choose
I
from,
couldn't
lots of
live without
coasters.
anymore.
Yeah, it's
Looking for
good
the
selection. Lots of
Oh, look at
different
how
types
many
of
different
roller
are in
coasters.
already.
Dark kinetics
Ooh.
looping. That's the one I want to build today.
Dang.
Let's
The
get
looping
the
is back.
station
Yes,
placed
the vector is
down.
also
I'm gonna
back.
send
Yes.
it out that way.
Yeah, brother,
Down
that could
there.
be like if
And I'm gonna
there's a
bring it back
purchase
down.
option
I
for
like this
land, that
coaster,
would
it's
be
good choice. It
great.
loops, it
Okay,
inverts.
now let's have a look.
Yeah.
I mean, when I said I like it,
Okay, I like the fact that they have a different menu on the right-hand side. So this right-hand side was totally different on Gamescom. That was like having on the right-hand side were some arrows and was
it's a
like
really flexible
this
one
is a
to
lot
build
better.
with. You've got the different options. We have a lot of special pieces as well as our standard track pieces, trim brakes, and lots of control over how you want it to be propelled, how you want it to slow down through the different sections. You're a pro coaster builder. Compared to myself, anyway.
I think my skills
No,
along the
Mana
lines of
Coral,
flume
there's not a.
building
That's
are
just
sort
a
of similar
station
to my
button.
coaster building.
I'm sorry to
I'm not too
stop
bad.
the hype.
I mean,
but, like,
I guess I'm opening myself
it's
for
just
criticism
a-
and feedback within
yeah.
this deep dive.
I will
showing people my.
I will
my
always
coaster
praise
skills.
your ability to build a coaster on camera, under pressure. It's not an easy thing.
We're talking about some loops. Let's get a.
Yeah.
a
Okay,
little
obviously,
loop in
yeah,
here
this is
showing
this
it.
is
So I
more
just
like the
wanna go
Gamescom
back
version,
one.
but
Let's add it.
Make sure you got that entry speed.
I think we'll be able to get it up. I think
Yeah,
I'll
I
just
think so.
scale it down a little bit.
okay,
Then
that
we're
looks a
gonna have
lot
entry
more,
speed.
a lot more
Now we can of course
controllable.
test it
That's
while I'm
good.
building it to make sure it is going to make that loop. Go over to the test. I can start it, and the coaster will start its.
nothing-
testing loop,
nothing
and I
different
can continue
quite
to
yet.
build whilst
See all
it's.
the, see all the values
down.
calculating for the excitement, fear, and nausea as it's going up as well, giving you that feedback
Mandra,
on
cool.
the
I
lateral
I've never
G-forces, the
gotten
vertical
into No Limits
G-forces,
2.
forward
I find
G-forces,
it
all
just
those
way too
things that
complicated.
kind
I'm
of
very
all
sorry.
weave
But I
together
had
to
tried,
build
but it
the-
just was
the
way too
prestige
complicated.
variety, how
Just the learning
popular it will be
curve
for your guests,
wasn't
you know.
anything I can
Let's just see
recommend,
if
so
they're going
that's
to make
why.
it over this.
I hope
if
that they
are,
will
then
bring in more
I think
in
I'll
this
call
game.
it a day there. I'll connect up to the station, and then we can perhaps customize the car. as
No,
well.
I think I really like this special piece.
It
It's
is
really
nice.
good. I think maybe there's some other special pieces, maybe a roll. This one we could have.
Pretty good, yeah.
This coaster has loops and rolls as its special pieces. Some of the other coasters have different types of special pieces in them. So depending on the coaster, you'll have different special pieces available for you. So this one, loops and rolls. Some other new coasters have special pieces such as switch tracks and drop tracks,
Switch tracks and drop tracks. Okay.
which are very exciting. They are brand new for Planet
No
Coaster 2, something we're
way,
really excited
they
to
said
bring
it.
to the games to show those amazing pieces.
They said it, guys.
inspired by
They said it.
real-life rides as well.
They said it. They said it. They said
Let's
it.
just,
They said it.
give them a
They
little
said
bit
it.
more of a
They
drop.
said switch tracks.
The
They
end
said
here.
it.
You can see the testing is still going on.
They
in the
said it.
background.
They said it.
Maybe give them a little bit of
We.
airtime as well.
They
Let's
said
shorten
it. I
that
need to
track.
pull out a
Feeling you
tweet.
get in the belly.
I love it.
They said it. They said it. And they knew exactly what they were doing with it.
Coaster building, there's a nuance to how you're building things such as the banking as
Oh
well.
my
making
God.
Sure that feeling as you're coming into a corner is nice and smooth. And in the game, we've added more control of that as well. So once you've connected this piece up, we can show how you can edit the smoothing, so you can adjust the type of smoothing you want. So we provide you with tools that once you've built some pieces, you can adjust with a
I
simple
just
click of a
can't.
button and just smooth off those rough edges you might have between doing the piece by piece. If you've got connections or corners that are kind of
I
not
can't.
smooth, these new options for Planet Coaster 2 allow you to control
This is
that.
so
If you
good.
wanna smooth the banking. Or you want to just smooth the height or the turn. Or you want to smooth all of them at once. You can select the pieces that you want to smooth. Adjust the strength.
I lost my words.
Press a button and it'll ease out some of those bumps that you might have if you use a tool like the autocomplete, which doesn't take
Oh
into
my
that
god.
kind of-
I do need to
That's
go
what
into
I've done there.
Bronation to
Yeah,
see what's
exactly
happening there.
that.
I'm just going to quickly go into Bronation in the
Also,
Discord just to
put this
see
together very
what's going
quickly.
on there.
I'd want to spend a lot
Honestly.
more time if I wanted to really fine tune this with all the tools that you've spoken about already.
Oh my god, there's like a
Probably
party
wanna put some
going on
braking
in there.
this section here because they don't know I've come into that station pretty quick. I don't think even I would want to ride that one, but I can do that. We have the pieces available to really customize it exactly how you want that.
And this will matter for your guests and how much they're going to enjoy that ride as well.
It's like the
Making sure
picnic
that
moment
it
all
has those
over
feelings
again.
and that you want to have in real life as well. It's a key part of the authenticity of the guest experience as well in the game.
And the very last thing I want to do is customize it as well.
Brand new
but
for Planet
just
Coaster
show
2, the
some
ability to customize your coaster cars
We
and your
need to
rides by
see it.
attaching scenery directly to them.
Yeah,
and then
Bronation
move
has
around
definitely
the
lost
coasters
it.
and the rides attached with them as well. So what's the piece you've got in mind to go on our...
I'm going for the pineapple from the resort theme, just because perhaps that could be this could be the start of retheming this coaster into
Philip Orbis,
kind of,
this is basically a switch
I don't
track
know,
is
a punch shack or
if you have a
something,
coaster
you know,
that goes
like
into
a
one
nice,
direction and you want to make it
crisp
stop
tropical
and
drink,
switch onto
I
a
could perhaps
different
theme it into
track
one
to
of
make
the
it
brands
go
in Planet Coaster
in
2
a
as well,
different
kind of make a
area
whole
or
element of this
backwards or
side of the
whatever
park.
or
But for
rotate,
now,
then
we're
you
gonna
need a
attach
switch
this,
track to
lovely
switch the
looking
car out,
pineapple
you know what I
sign to
mean?
the front. You can see we've got the highlight underneath the car.
Gosh.
That means means that it's
Best
going
thing,
to
the whole stream, the
move
brush
along with the
and
car,
switch
won't stay
tracks.
in place,
Oh
it'll actually animate
boy,
along as it goes
so
around the
good.
track. And I know
So
that it will then
freaking
do
good.
that if I was to apply it to this car, it will then move to that one. But I'm going to stick it to the front here. As we were saying before, I can also have access to my advanced move tools, including that new scaling tool as well. It's a little bit big at the moment. I want it to kind of feel like it's come out of the
This is also,
factory.
it still amazes
being
me that you can do
manufactured
this,
with it,
by the
you know,
way.
as part of
Like,
the
don't
process.
get me
Yeah, I
wrong
like
if
it.
I'm being a little bit like,
We'll add
oh,
that
whatever.
into
But
the
like,
side there.
we know it already, okay?
I'll
I
add
just want
something
to
the
see
side.
a switch track.
One of my go-to creative options is the new light bar from the resort theme. I really like the look of this.
It also fits really well along the side of a lot of the cars. And if it doesn't, quick adjustment with the scale tool means that it'll
Yeah,
it'll
exactly. These real life
scale
coasters
down
use
or
switch tracks.
scale up
You know,
quite
I
well as
wonder
well.
also,
So it's
like,
a really
yeah, it
versatile
might
piece.
be
I
a
can see what's
letdown that it
your
only is on
go-to.
certain
I want it on the
coasters,
other
but
side as
honestly,
well.
upon our feedback, how
I don't
quickly
wanna
will that be in
hand
for
place it.
everyone? I
can
guess
if I want
that's
to.
going to
I
be
could
happening
duplicate that and move
relatively
it across
quickly.
the other side. Or I can use the symmetry tools that we have over on the end tab here. I can say I want it mirrored on that side,
Yeah,
which then
that's
adds
still
that piece.
incredible if
If
you
I was
can
to
do
move
that.
the original piece, it moves the new piece as well. I could also say that I want it to affect the
Like,
rest of the cars in the
If
train.
people still say this is
And
just
if
a
I had
Planet
second
Coaster
train on this coaster, if
1.5,
I'd built
I'm
the
going to
station
lose
long
it.
enough,
I'm
I
gonna
could make
lose
it
it.
affect all the trains on this coaster as well, really easily. So that was a deep dive
No.
into some of the new creative
No.
and construction tools coming to Planet Coaster 2.
In our next deep dive, we'll be showing you more about our new management features in the game. We can't wait to show you more.
Thank you so much for watching.
More. I need more. Oh, it says fall now. Fall 24.
So there we go. It's just me now, just me on the sofa, on my own. So we've just seen Deep Dive 2 there, and I'm sure you guys are all very happy that we have our switch tracks, we have the drop
They knew
tracks,
exactly.
and then we also have the dedicated flume exits. I was watching all of the chat and everyone was so excited.
They
So that's
knew
really
what
great
they
to
were
see. I'm glad
doing,
that
you
guys
know?
are all happy. Now we are going to run our lovely competition for our bits and pieces that we have here.
Okay, I'm gonna
two-
mute them and gonna put up my Planet Coaster music again. I'm just leaving the stream on for a second because if they take the keyboard again and play, but it doesn't seem like. So far so good though. Okay, but hold on, okay? We do have confirmation on two things, I guess, that were super important on my checklist. The scenery brush was one of those, and switch tracks being the other one. So it's gonna be hard from now on to see so many new things. But it's good to have those things already revealed now, because if it's November, it's gonna take some time. I mean, they're talking about the Komodo dragon here, whatever. It's like console. Oh, hold on. The console players get the deluxe animals for free. Is that right? Oh, that's actually pretty cool. That's pretty cool. But like, don't get me wrong, okay? At this point, let's just zoom back a little so we have some Planko stuff in the background. Yeah, but like, knowing that they are in is already crazy. Philip, yes, I had a lot of chats with them. Obviously, they couldn't tell me anything, like always, and of course I could now go into a guessing game on their reactions, but I won't, because that is never going to be a good call. However, and I want to go back to the scenery brush. Where was that? Because I just wanted to quickly check the menu. Oh yeah, we got the sequencer. The sequencer is also pretty dope. Sequencer is dope, but yeah, now let's go to the scenery brush real quick. So yeah, let's pause that here. This is kind of crazy because you can see we do have a lot of great stuff in here. But before we go there, just answering to some of your comments, I do feel like that the fact that we have switch tracks on certain coasters is already great. Like, surely they should give this to us on all the rides that theoretically in real life have them, which would already be pretty good, you know. Flauschig is Foxy, yes, of course. Like the names of the manufacturers is so funny. Like, we have seen it already on the first reveals. That would be so cool. But yeah, talking about your comment, if certain things of these will go into Planet Zoo 2. So let me let me do this a little bit short in here because I will make a dedicated video about this. The more I see of this game and the more I heard, yes, switch tracks are confirmed. This is they said it, it's confirmed. However, just coming back to the point, if Frontier is not completely stupid, which I hope they're not, they will give us a Planet Zoo 2. And the reason why I'm so convinced now is because everything in this game we've seen so far, maybe except the pools and switch tracks, to be honest, would already also be a huge benefit for Planet Zoo 2. The changed weather system, the changed time system, the new pathing, the new foliage brush, especially the foliage brush. I mean, imagine you get a foliage brush for an animal. You just have the Komodo dragon we just saw, and then you click on this one, and there's automatically a brush that has the dedicated foliage for this animal. How much of a great life changer would that be? So you can almost build this like on Zoo Tycoon 2 or so, but in such a great graphics. But oh my god, like having a scenery brush in here is absolutely ridiculous. I don't really know how to put that in words. Like, I was very hesitant to say this is a good thing before I played Prehistoric Kingdom, because I was like, I want to put down my scenery exactly there and there and there, and I want to rotate this exactly in the right way I want it. But, and this is something very important, the way you can quickly draw scenes is, especially for casual players, super important, but also for detailed players, because you can create I mean, what's great is we can create our individual brushes down here. They didn't show that, but look at this. You can create a new brush, and I assume that you then can pick exactly the pieces. And if I see that correctly up here, like, let's say that these are 5 dots times 4, so that's 20 pieces you can have in one brush, which is already a lot more than Prehistoric Kingdom offers, and it still is great. So and exactly what people say, this is a way to quickly draw things, but also have the stuff that you have aligned to surface on and off. Maybe stupid to some people, but we all like our trees be bushes, right? Trees as bushes, anyone? And with this little trick, you can obviously like get trees as bushes, even with a brush, which is great. Avoid path is also super cool, because that way you can go there and ignore scenery. You can see scenery ignore means you can paint through. So if you want to have your bushes and stuff very close to a building and you don't care if they merge into them a little bit, it's fine, you do. But if you do care because you've made an interior at that one, what happens at 2050? Did they say something? Wait, hold on. No, wait. Pameka, what happens at 2050? What do you mean? 2050? What? Or is this like, do they on the live? Let's just go back to live to see. Okay, do they do some hunger stuff over here? Okay, no, anyways. Do they do like a, whatever? I thought they just didn't do anything special, did they? No gameplay. Did we miss anything over here? Because they brought someone from Elite over. The Arid Tropical Bundle, that's nice, you know. It's for console. It's nothing really crazy to see. I seen your live streams timed. Did I time it an hour later? Actually, it was timed to, like, actually 18. Maybe I made an oopsie here. It should have been 6:50. Just saying. We will be able to use the normal scenery placement. They literally did this. Wait, let's go back. They just literally, there you go. They snapped onto a coconut palm, and then why are people assuming more? Okay, they decided already. Now here you go. Like this is what you can have. They can click on this yourself again. Like when they do this, they can have it and build this individually. So that's nice. I want to see how they paint this again to see if there's some rotation in. Okay, so they do this right now, and they go through all these pieces. So that's, okay, it's 19 pieces, but assuming they have these 5 areas. Okay, so let's plop it down. I also like the fact you can have the size and the intensity. Okay, the longer you hold, and obviously everything is rotating. Oh my god. Look at this, guys. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, hold on. It's also, like, seeing them use it is, again, like, what the heck are you doing, guys? Because, like, having so many trees in there is totally weird. And where's the ground foliage? Where's the shrubbery? We need this, you know? That is so cool. Honestly, I do feel like this is going to be massive for everyone. Even if you are against them, for whatever reason, if you maybe have not used them yet, I gotta say, they are freaking amazing. Because you can just quickly get things together, see how the scene works, and then you go individually in and do certain... Okay, then. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, hold on for a sec. Just gonna redo this real quick. Yeah, thank you, Chrome, for nothing. Thank you for nothing, Chrome. Also, I can end my recording, by the way. Where is my recording? It's way too long anyways. So there you go. So this is a lifesaver. It is, right. But we didn't see anything new in coasters, did we? I mean, let's go back where they chose the coasters so we can have a look at the different types of coasters. I think this is the only more interesting thing about the coasters we saw. Let's see when there you go. Let's pause it once. Look, it wants to have me look at some F1 stuff. Okay, here it goes. Where exactly did they confirm switch tracks and drop track? Was it in the stream somewhere? Yes, Moshi Lights. They said this in the voiceover when they were building the coaster. Like, they said that every single track has their own elements, and some of them have like switch traps and drop tracks, and we also already know that there will be turntables, so that's going to be interesting. But also I can say, yes, Scott Marquez, they are confirmed. They also confirmed elevators, they like for coasters, because it's like literally in any of the tracks that have elevators will have them. C5 is saying Voltron coaster type was showing. Briefly, where was that? Is that giant? I mean, we can check now because this is exactly the point. So we have the Automax Accelerator Coaster, is that one. The Antique Water Coaster, Boomerang is the Vector. The Crazy Mouse, the Dive Coaster, the Valet and Nidwalden. I love that. It has some Pro Evolution Soccer vibes, not gonna lie, the way how they use the names. I love that. VNN. The Vector, let's have a look if they just drop down a little. Then we have the Impulsion. Maybe they say that one. The Flawless, the Giant Inverted Boomerang, the Impulsion, the Giovanni, the Inverted Two-Seater. Not sure what that is. Then we have the Inverted... Oh, that's the Hanging Coaster. Okay, the Inverted Two-Seater and Four-Seater. So that means Giovanni is going to be... Hold on. Do we get the brands together? So this is B&M, obviously. What's Vector then? The Shooting Ride is that one. I really hope that's going to bring back. Okay, Giovanola. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Giovanola makes sense because then that makes sense. Okay. Giovanni. Okay, let's see. Then we have the Zephyr Junior Coaster, the Jerry Saint Laurent, the launched Beyond Vertical. That must be. Is that the thing? Vector could be Vekoma. Okay, it definitely is Domo. Yeah, right. You're right. Vector is Vekoma. So what is? This is Gerstlauer then, the Jerry Estlauer, right? This must be Gerstlauer. But oh my god, Intermin. We are missing Intermin. It's Automax, right? Intermin is Automax. Oh my god. Why did I just notice that now? Intermin, Automax. Okay, so that might be the one that is briefly showing, right? Yeah, exactly. Automax. There you go. Launch hydraulics. What is the premium rides then? Intermin is Automax. What's the premium rides? Big M's rides? Let's get them all together. We need to get them all together. So, what's the premium rides? They are really trolling, aren't they? I love that. Premium rides must be. Wait, we have got Intermin. We've got the. Wait. Premium rides? I don't know all the manufacturers though, but like. I need to see Mac rides. Big M is Mac rides. Okay, that makes. I was about to say GCI. Who's GCI? We need to see what's GCI because GCI is also like F&F International Launch Pneumatic. What's that? Oh, so it's a special tab. So curious. Yeah, exactly. You can see hydraulic launch overview. Premium rides, Mac rides. Okay, they have Skyrocket 2.0. Let's see. So we have Vekoma is confirmed. Intermin is confirmed. Gerstlauer is obviously confirmed. Mac rides. What about aerodynamics? Aerodynamics. B&M also. Premier Rides, okay, that actually is a coaster. Rocky Mountain Construction, the RMC coaster. Is that like, They have the Skywalker 2 models, okay. American Coaster Factory is FNF International, okay. Gravity Group could be one that we are missing out on still. Zamperla is also one that we were looking in, and Arrow, okay. So Vector is Looping Coaster. Yeah, that makes sense, Vekoma and Looping Coaster. Look at, also, can we just have a little look? I mean, look at the drop, the bar over here. Also, my face is right in the way again. Let's just put that here. RMC, FNF International, Anton. What's Anton? Oh, this is Arrow, obviously. Anton is Arrow, because the looping shuttle is from Arrow. But, like, what's Dart Kinetics? Oh my god, Anton Schwarzkopf? Oh yeah, it must be Schwarzkopf, not Arrow. No, Schwarzkopf is more like Anton. That makes a lot of sense, though. GCI is GCW in the last live stream. Don't quote me here, but there was something like that. Okay, but, like, Dark Kinetics is, like, what's... Anton Schwarzkopf? Yeah, of course, that makes a lot of sense. Anton. My god, that is so obvious. I mean, okay, so what about Dart Kinetics? Am I stupid? DK? Dynamic structures, maybe? I don't know. We also have the DIN Corporate. I don't know. Oh my god. Aerodynamics is Dart Kinetic. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's actually from Dart. Oh boy. Okay, what else do we have in here? Okay, but like what I was looking at, we've seen so many coasters over here, and just look at the drop bar, like the slider. How many coasters are in there already from the beginning? That is just really, really great. That is really great. And you can already see we've got chain lift launched, alternate lift, suspended, wooden wing, water special. And I think the alternate lift is a new icon even. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's a new icon. Grand Coasters Worldwide, GCI, exactly. I like this detail a lot. It's amazing. Have you heard or even seen anything about dark rides at Gamescom, or will there be functioning railway crossings? The second one, I can almost say it's not. But about the dark rides, I asked them, and they politely said they have anything to share about that quite yet. So, I don't know. That would be amazing, Moshi Lights, right? That would be amazing. And honestly, looking at this slider bar, a drop-down menu, whatever you want to call that thing, it's amazing already to see how many there were. Okay, hold on. We can actually try to calculate. So this is the top one, okay? So on here we can see 7 different types. Let's see if the next one is visible. Oh wait, I need to go back to see which one was the last one. Hold on. So wait, no, we're still. Are there still? Just go all the way to the top. Nope, to the top, please. There you go. Okay, what was the last one? Is it the giant inverted boomerang that was the last one? Gosh, I'm so bad at clicking in here. Okay, so the giant inverted boomerang is number 7. So we go down until we can't see the giant inverted boomerang anymore. There you go. So that was 7. And then, oh yeah, I could have, yeah, the problem is I've got a keyboard in which this, is this possible? No, it's not possible on my keyboard. I've got a small keyboard with this button, or can I do it with this one? I can't. Okay, or can I? No, can't. Can't do this. No, doesn't work. So that means we've got 7, and then add another, wait, we've got a 7, then we've got another 7. The outer max down here is number 14. Where's the outer max? The launch hydraulic, okay. So wait, launch hydraulic, that was number 14. Let's see if they, okay, 14 over here, and then we add another 6 after the vector looping. So the dart kinetic marks number 20. And if you see that one, I would say we are well over 40 already. If, you know, if my calculations are right. If this marks number 20 and we are just above the middle, let's see how far they slide down. Okay, they're just using that. That's a bit, but like the bar didn't even reach halfway point. So it means 40. Does any one of you just know how many we have in the current game? Like, Team Birds, that would be lovely. That would be really lovely. But like, I've never seen in Planet Coaster that a specific piece requires a specific maintenance. It would be lovely, but can anyone check real quick how many coasters we have in Planet Coaster 1 in the final version with all the DLCs? I really would love to understand how many there were. And I mean, we need to think about like different cars, you know, or trains, because now we can customize trains, which means literally every coaster can become different types of coasters. And maybe if they bring in yet again, it's giving most of the coasters are coming, yeah, and like being in the same engine and so on. 6 foot, oh my god, 56 coasters. Like, we need to also speak about the different coaster types and stuff, because the problem is that in the first game you had the same coaster 3 times, so having 3 different trains. So obviously that doesn't count. 57. Wow. So granted, this is over 40 already. That would be absolutely ace, because 57, I would say, is at least -7. There are at least 7 redundant ones, because you had that one coaster with that one train and the other coaster with that other train, but literally it was the same coaster, you know? Wow. Just wow. Just wow, guys. I'm so pumped for that. I'm so pumped. Also, Kitty Claude, Bill Cypher, thank you for the follow and sub. Thank you guys so much. Welcome on in. And everyone else who's just subbing and following, thank you guys so much. Again, I'm on Restream. I can't really see that. I need to look into that specific tab to see that. But I'm just like being very amazed here by this incredible game and the incredible reveal. This is very interesting over here. Honestly, this might actually be the best part of it. 55 coasters with DLC. And then minus redundant ones, we can safely say 50 coasters total. No hybrid tab, just noticed. Yeah, honestly, that with the hybrid is also a kind of weird one. Is it like, you know, it does, you have wooden, but the hybrid coaster isn't fully wooden. So I would expect that to be in, I don't know, chain lift or whatever, you know. Thank you, Moshi. Thank you for checking in game. They have deciphered all the coaster manufacturers. Yeah, and again, as people said, no, the AMC is in, as people said, and we know that the GCI was also in. Okay, but hold on, this is better than I've actually. Oh, it's in special, exactly. But this is better than I've expected. This is much better and much bigger than I've expected. I thought, you know, they would start with like 30-ish and then maybe some elements because of the train customization option. But granted, they now have this in. Is just really great. What I find interesting is add to building is an option over here. This is, oh, look at that. They finally have grayed out the scaling option here. Also, I should move my face somewhere where it's not annoying too much. They've grayed out the scaling option. Just trying to check some. Primello, they again ignored the tab. So let me stop over here to give you a bit of an idea. So first things first, it's definitely a different game version than Gamescom, because when I played the game, this tab over here was differently organized and it was hella confusing. It only had 3 icons in the menu, and then you had a button to the right and left where you need to switch through. That was really, really annoying. But they do ignore this one. They do ignore the station tab. I tell you, I have played it, I know it. This is the station tab. If you click in here, you have the different options for station, where you can go left and right-handed station, or like entrance right, exit left. It's kind of confusing, honestly. It is so odd that they have a tab for that, because easily those options would have fitted in here. Like, we exactly have 4 spots, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 4 spots. That would be simply put a station tab in here, utility station, done. The fact that they have a station tab specifically for stations gives me hope, because it isn't necessary the way it is treated right now. And honestly, I know why they have not clicked on that tab. That you can't tell me. I honestly don't believe anymore. It's even amazing to think that they build are showing in the stream isn't even everything. There's probably so much more in final game. Yes, exactly. They have Arrow, Vekoma, Schwarzkopf, ENF, Miller. Okay, oh my god. SNS, B&M, Javanola, Mac, Gaslord, Zero, at least. Oh my god. Yeah, but minus the double ones, brother. We have already said it's like 57 original ones. Without the double and like different train versions, blah blah blah, and then minus 7 duplicates, around 50 coasters should be it. So yeah. Joan Ortega might be, but in the version I played, I only had 4 stations. 4 stations, and that means left, right, and then the different entrances, vice versa. Because once you had the entrance left and exit right, and then you've exit left, entrance right. That was the 4 different variants you had. Also so stupid, to be honest, that this is like such a... Like, you could also just have it. Why would you have a difference? Why is there no toggle on the piece itself? I just want to have that piece and change it. Why do I have 4 icons? It just makes no sense. That is a little bit over-engineered. If there's nothing else coming, honestly. Yeah. Is there anything else to say? Like, I didn't spot anything during building, to be honest. Like, they just built a little coaster and talked about this and gave us a little insight. Like, you know, that's fine, you can do this. And then they just talked about these things. You've got a ride camera, as always, live data, okay. You've got a report, you've got live data, okay. Then they go into the... Can you go into the... Oh, wait, they have already built the loop. So let's go where they built the loop, because that's where they go into the special tab. So I was so much hoping that they go into that. They go into loops. And you can see that there are even 2 more tabs where you have certain elements. And again, that is so odd, because if you go here to the right-hand side, I believe you switch the tab, which it's a little bit odd, to be honest. But you can already tell the different elements you have over here. Or no, I think this is loops, this is rolls, and that is corkscrews or other kind of inversions. I don't know. And they also have Interman, of course. It's called Automax. Yeah, exactly. I just like Automax. That we just noticed that. They really need to add more other rides. We only have 22, including water loops versus rolls like in Plango. Yeah, exactly. Really keep your Watchalong uploaded for later. I have to leave now. Yes, but I will also end the stream in a bit, and I will make a dedicated video about the brush, the sequencer, and the fact we have switch tracks. I do believe that already 20,000 videos with the title "Switch Tracks Confirmed" are already out there, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna do it anyways, okay? We are in here, non-inverted elements. Oh yeah, you're right, that could be it. That could be... I like these icons. I'm not sure if they, like, you don't need to rework them. As long, like, when we know them, it's fine. Anyways, Twitch, YouTube, thank you guys so much for watching. Just gonna quickly go to my webcam. Boom, 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 boom. I'm not sure what's going on with the Twitch lights, but hey, thank you for everything. Thank you so much. Is there also... Wait, let's have a look. Follow, sub. I don't know if anything is reacting to whatever, but hey, we are sitting in a discotheque over here. Discotheque. Thank you guys for watching. That was a hell of fun, seeing all your comments and so on. Can we also make coasters like Star Trek Operation Enterprise? That's the idea, Keith. That's the idea. Anyways, guys, thank you so much. I am focusing to streaming more often. I will let you know, still working on the setup, still working on the timings. I don't want to promise anything before I don't have a fixed idea how to do it, but on the way to Planko 2 and in Zoe and so on, I wanna stream more often, and I'm guessing that this will be the case, like as restreaming or like multiple platforms is allowed now. I will certainly do this because, you know, that's a lot more handy. I get along with the chat so far. I just need to figure out how alerts and stuff go. Like, if I've sorted that out, everything is good. If alerts for both platforms work the same way and both people can access my Lumia lights in the background, then we're there, okay? So can't wait to remake Big Thunder Mountain with an actual Twitch drop. Big Thunder Mountain, okay, hold on, I can't say goodbye. Which version of the Big Thunder Mountain does have a switch track drop? I know that we have this dual stations in Paris, which is great, and I would be loving to have this. net handy for your. Yeah, I know, Dommel, but there is a way to give you access to restream as well, which I will figure out, and then it's much more easy for you guys too. You just choose one stream, but you see the chat of both. That's kind of okay. No, not Big Sun Expedition. Yeah. That one I know. That has this wonderful drop deck thingy. This is awesome. Yeah. Oh, Moshi Lights. No, this is actually Expedition Everest. That's not Big Thunder Mountain. But it's great anyways. It's so great. So cool. Gosh, I love that. Okay, guys. Have a lovely evening. Hopefully you guys are as hyped as I am. We are moving closer to the perfect second build of Planet Coaster. There is just like more checkboxes ticked now today, which I'm very happy about. And I wish you guys all a very good evening. Have a good one. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, or follow or whatever to be notified the next time I'm streaming, uploading a video or whatever. Have a good one and bye.